Hey guys, Retrophobe here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about this AV switch that I picked up on Amazon a couple of months ago. Now, a question a lot of people ask me when they come over to my house for the first time is if all my consoles are actually connected to my TV, and the answer is yes, because I use one of these AV switches to do so. Now, the major benefit of having an AV switch is having the ability to connect many consoles to your TV at once without switching around any cables. And it's not just consoles, it could be a VCR or DVD player, anything else really that outputs RCA. This particular AV switch allows you to connect up to 8 consoles to your TV at once, and you can seamlessly switch between them by pressing any of these buttons depending on where your console is plugged in on the back. And it has these nice clicky buttons that I could probably click all day if I really wanted to, but I will not. But moving on from the buttons, this device here can make your life quite a bit easier if you have a lot of consoles you like to have hooked up to the TV at once. So, on to the real question. Does it work? Yes, it works quite well actually. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. There's the buttons as I was showing you before, and on the back we have the 8 different sets of RCA inputs there, all labeled 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, etc. And over here by itself you have the output that actually goes over to your TV. So consoles into here, TV out here. Now, one particular thing I was concerned about when purchasing one of these was whether or not it was going to require its own external power source, as I have seen a couple switches that do, and fortunately this one does not. It requires no power at all. You just plug the consoles into it and it works. So as I was saying, I picked this up on Amazon a couple months ago for the decent price of about $25, give or take, shipping and tax and all that good stuff, which I would say is money well spent, because it has made life quite a bit easier in my living room. Alright, let's talk about build quality. Now, I wouldn't say it's too big of a deal considering it's just gonna sit under your TV most of the time. I don't think anybody's just gonna put it in their pocket and take it around for the day. But regardless of that, it actually doesn't feel too bad. It's made out of some sort of metal. Like I was saying before, the buttons are nice and responsive and have a nice click to them. And it's got some good weight to it, so it's not going to slide around under your TV too much. And it also has these nice little foam pads on the bottom, so if you have to set it on top of something, it won't scratch it, and you can have it lifted up a little. So that's not bad at all. The only downside I've found to the build quality of this is it seems like the front here is kind of loose. See, you can pop it off a little, and I bet if I put enough force on it I could pop that right off, but I'd rather not, because I'm sure all these buttons are connected to some sort of wires back here and I would mess it up. Moving on from build quality, let's go ahead and talk about the quality of the image output on this device. Now, I play on an HD TV, which older games will always have a slight bit of input lag on, but I don't think any of it is caused by this device. And as far as image distortion goes, I don't see any degradation of the image quality between having the consoles plugged in through this or plugged in straight into the TV by themselves. So as far as image quality goes, it doesn't change anything. It's gonna look how it would have looked anyways. Now, I'll probably go ahead and have some gameplay playing behind this part just so you can get a little bit of an idea of what it looks like. Now, understand, I don't have one of those fancy devices that records gameplay off of your TV from your console, so I'm gonna probably have to just aim my camera at the TV and hope for the best, but at least you can get a little bit of an idea of what the image quality looks like. So, all things considered, I'd say this is one of those somewhat rare times where a cheap Chinese-made product actually turns out to be a pretty good deal. It's sold at a good price, it's decent quality, and it does what it says it's supposed to do. So if you're in need of some sort of device to allow you to connect multiple consoles to your TV through RCA cables, this is definitely a way to go. It's inexpensive and it works. I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description to where you can purchase this yourself. Other than that though, I think that's it. If you found the video enjoyable or useful in any way, please like it and think about subscribing. And everyone have a good one.